You know, when I started hunting, the compounds probably weren't even out. Anyhow, I can't remember one. This is the bow I started out with. You know, this is a recurve bow. There's still a few traditional shooters that shoot a recurve, but probably 95% of the hunters now use a compound bow. And for several reasons. They shoot a lot faster, they shoot a lot flatter, and they're easier to hold back. A compound bow has quite a few more moving parts than an old stick bow, but there's a lot of advantages to those moving parts. This big cam here, that gives it the speed and also the let off. When you draw the bow back, it breaks over. So if you're shooting a 50-pound bow, when it breaks over, you're holding about 10 to 15 pounds. So you can hold it back longer, maybe get a better sight picture. Some bows have a cam on both ends that shoot a little bit faster, but they're a little bit harder to draw back. Basically, this little short limb is no different than my old recurve. This is where all the energy is stored and gives the arrow its speed. The riser just holds the limbs and a few of the other parts. It holds the stabilizer, which quietens the bow, dampens the shock a little bit. This is just a string stopper. It keeps the string from vibrating after you shoot. This is a wrist strap. It keeps the bow from jumping out of your hand. This is a cable guard, holds the cables over the side, out of the way of the arrow. This is arrow rest. It's a pretty important part because you can move it in and out and up and down to get the arrow coming straight off the string so you have good arrow flight right in the beginning. Of course, you have the sights, different pins for different yardages. Most people will sight the top pin in at 20 yards, the next pin's at 30 yards, and the next pin's at 40 yards. This is the quiver, and all the quiver does is hold your extra arrows. So yeah, the compound has a few more moving parts, but they all help you, especially when it comes to hunting. They're very functional. They help you become a better shot with your bow and a more efficient hunter. Give it a try. I promise you, you're gonna love it.